Hello everyone, this is Jordan here bringing in a topic video on something that I wasn't going to plan at first. Which, by the way, this is the first topic video exclusively to YouTube, not on IGTV since I've done some, but an actual new one. This topic is going to be on the Kids' Choice Awards. Yeah, why am I doing this award that's only for kids while other rewards are aimed towards teens and adults? Because parents have kids. I mean, come on, kids need rewards, right? Okay, Kids' Choice Awards has not been good in the past, I say less than 10 years. The reason why is because a generational thing, and to people that don't watch it, cue the clip.
Nobody cares!
Before we get to the upcoming 2021, I want to do a history. You see, Nickelodeon, the channel of kids shows, made the annual Children's Awards ceremony. The award started in 1988, but before that, it was called the Big Ballot in 1987. So it was almost 33 years since then, which again is for kids and it's for the demographic crowd, which I'll get to that later. They would have a category of any kind. Movies, TV shows, music, sports, and other miscellaneous categories. Still, they change some of the categories every year, but some have been there for quite some time. In the 80s, it was quite different, unlike as of today, where it wasn't like it. 80s had some lineup. There was cartoons in the past, but the category didn't make it in until 1995, because now cartoons are huge. Movies were different back then compared to what they are now. I mentioned this in my Child Stars topic video. I said that there wasn't many kids shows in the 80s. There was family shows on at the time. Then 90s came in and blew out of proportion. Same with 2000s. However, 2010 and as of this decade is becoming a nosedive. Anyways, going back to the 90s, Nickelodeon was making a good amount of cartoons on their channel, plus some live actions to keep their company. Meanwhile, songs, movies, sports, etc. were getting popularized. As you can see, millennials like that. Even video games made it to the category. In the 80s they had attention, but the 90s kids were enjoying video games. Even consoles were huge thanks to Nintendo, Sega, and some third-party publishers. Keep in mind, I was really young in the decade. I was a baby in 95 and all the way to 4 in 1999. By 2000s, I was ready to watch the rewards. It wasn't until 2008 and 2009 when I started watching them. I didn't see the rest of 2008, but 2009 I watched the rest, and that's how I started watching them for a short lifespan. You see, the next few years, 2010, 2011, and 2012, were running smoothly, but then I stopped watching in 2013. I started becoming a little disinterested. There's once in a while a decent surprise in a category, but other than that, it's not my cup of tea. You see, it's not the rewards' fault, it's the ratings. Ratings are usually TV connected to cables, and they show the amount of viewers when people watch on TV. If you look at Kids' Choice Awards from the past and up until last year, it has changed, and you can clearly see why people are disinterested. Take a look at the later 2000s. It was getting up pretty well from 2005 to 2007. Then by 2008 to 2011, it was getting a lot of high ratings with 7 million. Then came a nosedive. 2012 had 6 million, 2013 and 2014 had 5 million, 2015 and 2017 had 3 million, 2018 and 2019 had 1 million, with barely a way to 2 million, and last year, 2020, had 850,000 views. Talk about the lowest rating for a Kids' Choice Awards. I'm not shocked by that, because it was the first time to postpone the award due to a global pandemic, so they moved it to a virtual style, and Victoria Justice replaced Chance the Rapper as a host. Speaking of hosts, there was a pretty good amount of hosts in the past awards. Some are ridiculous, but they were okay as a host. Rosie O'Donnell has done it 8 times, Jack Black has done it 3 times, John Cena has done it 2 times in a row, plus some of the 90s like Candace Cameron Bure and Whitney Houston. Besides the hosts, there are a good amount of presenters and performers in the past, so I won't name them all. Even other presenters who would give us special color rewards like Hall of Fame, Wannabe, The Big Help, and one Lifetime Achievement Award from Dan Schneider. Besides that, the award ceremony would have stunts that get covered in green slime. I always wonder who put the recipe of green slime. And I want to mention the categories. I can go on and on of categories, every one of them every year, but that is too long to do it. I could talk about some. There's not much of 2000s categories because their lineups are not bad. Well, except 2007's list. Because I have gripes with it, but I have a topic for it next time. In category of 2007, American Idol won over Drake and Josh for favorite TV show. Really? That favorite reality show category didn't make it in until 2008. There was actually a removal in 2009 KCA. Chris Brown was nominated for favorite song and male singer, but he was removed from the voting due to altercation with Rihanna. Pretty harsh. As far as other categories, some have nominated and won multiple times. Taylor Swift, Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Just Dance Games, the list goes on. Even made up categories like favorite app, because mobile games are popular during 2012, favorite villain, which I don't know if kids care for villains, favorite frenemies, most wanted pet, even different categories of music. Are you kidding me? How are these categories such a mess? And as of today, there are some, like Social Stars, because YouTube is popular. Yeah, YouTube was there since 2005. There has been some oddball ones in famous categories. For favorite TV show, The Big Bang Theory got the nomination, which I find it odd because it's a teen show, not a kid show. Same with Stranger Things in 2018. Not only that, but it won for favorite show, as well as actress Millie Bobby Brown for that category. That was the most surprising win in KCA I've seen in a long time. In the Child Stars topic video, I said that Stranger Things is not really a kid's show, but I guess they had to put it. In fact, the TV shows had to split into two in 2015, kids show and family show. I clearly didn't understand what was the point of making two. Now families want to be on board with the kids awards? Problem, I was 20 when they made that category, so I was too old for the award. Now with the favorite cartoon category, of course SpongeBob won every single year. Well, the show actually lost the category. In 2008, Avatar: The Last Airbender won over SpongeBob. I swear I didn't vote that in 2008 because I had to watch the show 5 years later after. So at least that was rewarding since SpongeBob keeps winning in that category. Even favorite book category got removed in 2016, since I don't know if publishing books are difficult to find, since we have digital books like Nook and Kindle. And with this category lineup of 2021, it's pretty weak, because again, COVID hit 2020 hard. I will admit, the favorite video game lineup is fascinating. Animal Crossing and Among Us are the only new games that came out last year. And then you have Minecraft, Fortnite, Roblox, and Pokemon Go. Yeah, that's the first time Pokemon Go is ever announced in that category. As far as the other list, some are okay, while others are not good. Which again is a generational thing. Millennials grow up and move on to other things, and then the future generations will do the same thing. The awards is pretty rigged. Not only that, but we have streaming service now, which takes away cable channels. Now, how long will Kids' Choice Awards keep going? I have no idea, to be honest. I'm sure 2021 will be okay because of Kenan Thompson hosting, but people are just gonna avoid it and move on to something else. There's other awards out there, and they are better, like Oscars, Golden Globes, Emmys, Tonys, Grammys, even Teen Choice Awards. Like I said, it's mainly for kids. If you have young kids, cousins, nephews, nieces, etc., they'll watch it, but for me, I move on to other videos, just like I always do. So yeah, that is all for the Kids' Choice Awards topic video, that I wasn't going to make a video on it, but it's finished. Take care everyone, stay safe, The next topic video is coming next month.